time I decided to start with the Chord-melody song just to sort of put that one out there so we could go ahead and talk a little bit about it. So what I did there was use a version of the Scottish folk song, My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean. Go ahead and demonstrate how we can work seventh chords into pretty much any song when it comes to arranging, or of course when you're creating, but definitely when you're arranging as well. The idea here is that instead of just using triads, as I've done with some of the other chord-melody songs you've seen here on my channel, I went ahead and just substituted some major and minor sevenths as well as some dominant seven. And in addition to that, for this particular arrangement, I chose to use some non-diatonic chords, either as passing or leading chords. Specifically in this case, those were dominant seventh chords like the B as in boy 7, as well as some diminished chords. And I use different diminished chords, by the way, not just one. When I say passing or leading, these have to do with ways to use chords, especially non-diatonic ones, to heighten the tension at a given moment as you're moving through a song. Often these chords will be used at points of small or short cadences, I should say, not small, short. And the idea there is simply that you are trying to go ahead and add some extra interest as you're leading to a stopping point, which is what a cadence is. Whether it's temporary or final, the idea with the cadence is you're coming to some sort of momentary pause in the music and leading up to that with something that is, especially something like a chord or set of chords that are not diatonic, means that you're going to go ahead and create a little added drama for that. So that's what's going on as far as the chord stuff in this particular arrangement. And that makes this different than some of the other stuff that I've done. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and leave this for this week, because we're going to come back to these ideas in other videos. That is to say, when we talk a little more about arranging type stuff involving chord progressions and how to move from one chord to another, whether the chord be diatonic or non-diatonic, that's all going to be part of the discussion. Especially now that we've gone ahead and opened the doors to using seventh chords and so-called extended harmony, meaning notes that are part of seventh chords, but that have even higher numbers associated with them, 9s, 11s, 13s, that kind of thing. So for now, enjoy this, and if you're interested in the PDF, once again, there's one linked in the description, so feel free to download that to give it a try yourself. Take care.